I'm doing this video because, I thought it was kind of necessary considering, I did voice support for Clive and Bundy in the beginning of his own little, expressing his rights on his land. And, as far as that goes, I agree with the man about the land and the federal government not have, they shouldn't own land. I mean, it's ridiculous how much of the land in this country the federal government owns and monopolizes. Doesn't allow drilling, doesn't allow all kinds of great things that could be done for this country, especially in the area of fossil fuels and energy production to happen. However, Clive and Bundy did something very stupid. Now, part of me wants to say that you know what, and it's true, I think, but this is a guy who's not super highly educated, and is from a different era and time in our country. But nonetheless, I think it should be obvious to anybody, even some old fart raising cattle, that racism is bad. And as much as I've expressed support for Clive and Bundy, and I've expressed displeasure, or actually dismay, and actually just downright hostility, and as a matter of fact, towards BLM, because what they did was atrocious, disgusting, and abusive of citizens' rights, and basically abuse of their authority. Clive and Bundy is a moron. He took something that he had a great deal of support for. He had to go throw stupid comments that are obviously racist in the mix. Now, I've heard certain people trying to defend him, InfoWars, things like that. And all I can say is, you know what? My mother always said prevent the appearance of impropriety. You don't want anybody to think that you're sleeping with this dude's wife. Even if she has to stay over because she's like at your house because she's an old friend, but she can't get back because of the weather or whatever to her husband's house, don't sleep in the same bed with her. Even if you don't mess around. Because if somebody sees that, it looks improper and they could assume the wrong thing. When you make statements like Clive and Bundy made, even if he's not racist, he appears to be. One must consider how you look to other people, especially when you're trying to influence the opinions of other people, such as more like he was. So, I'm not going to guess his heart. I'm not going to guess his intentions. I'm not going to guess that he was, or say for sure that he was this or he was that, or he's racist or he's not. I'm going to say that I agree in principle with with the whole beginning of his cause. But his racist comments, or appearingly racist, or seemingly racist comments, are something that I think we should all take a step back from. I think Clive and Bundy, if he wants some serious support, needs to take a step back from them too, apologize, and say whatever he's going to say. But the fact of the matter is, racism is not acceptable in our country. It is a divisive tool the progressives have used against us. And we have to make it stop. And people like Clive and Bundy, if they're not willing to apologize, not willing to back off what they said, not willing to fully admit or divulge whatever they intended to say or what they meant, accompanied by an apology, need to be walked away from. We can find better people to represent our cause, the cause of liberty. So Chuck Burns for the USA, talking to you one more time about the Clive and Bundy thing, because I thought I just had to say that as much as I agree with the beginning principle and the anti-federal stance he took in the beginning, his racist comments, this channel and this channel's owner don't support, don't stand by, and have no or any kind of parallel to my own. His statements stand alone, and I stand away from them. So, Mr. Bundy, I hope you come clean, apologize, say that whatever it is you're going to say, but realize you're wrong. I have a feeling, though, that's not going to happen, considering that everybody over there is riding on a really high, like a hill right now, thinking they're all hot shit because what happened. So, I could be wrong. Maybe they'll do what's right. Again, I could be right, and they won't. So, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day. And here at Chuck Burns USA, we don't endorse racism because that's wrong and stupid and dumb. Because our Constitution said everybody is created equal. Remember that. Equal signs. Equal. We're all the same.